Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm here to present my final year project that is modeling a radar that emulates the principles of eye detection and tracking. I'm Mahnur Malik, and with my groupmate Fariha Karim Khan, we have done the project in the supervision of Dr. Muhammad Amin and Dr. Amir Habib. The human eye is the most sensitive sense organ and the natural optical instrument that exists in nature. Moreover, it acts as an excellent antenna receiver. Human eye enables us to see the world, search, detect, and track the desired objects. In order to control the amount of light entering the eye, its transparent opening cornea and colored part iris adjust the size of a pupil. Pupil allows the control amount of light entering the eye. The most important part is human eye lens, which are held by ciliary muscles. These eye lens enables eye to accommodate the power to see the objects at varying distances. We can see the objects that are nearby and at far distances by changes of the focal length of eye. Light is focused on retina, which contains the light-sensitive cells, rods, and cones. In the dim light, rods are active, and in the high intensities of light, three types of cones are active. These cells convert the electromagnetic energy into the electrical impulses, which are sent to the brain via the optical nerves. Then the brain interprets these images. Photoreceptors act as the antenna elements. In our project, we have used the geometrical arrangement of these photoreceptors in the fovea of the retina for modeling in MATLAB. The fovea is actually the central part of the retina. Fovea produces high resolution images due to the presence of the number of densely packed cones in the fovea. As we can see in the graph, the 0 degrees shows the position of the fovea, and at that position there are 0 number of rods present. But in the periphery of the fovea, the number of rods increases. On the other hand, there is a peak of number of cones present in the fovea is shown. For the sake of our project, we made the study of the physiology of eye and focuses on the distribution of rods and cones in the foveal retina. We made some calculations and become able to model the geometrical arrangement of these photoreceptors in the MATLAB. We have produced a conformal array having the four layers as we have seen in the foveal architecture. The first layer is a curved layer of the green number of cones, and the second represents the array of the red number of cones, and the third layer represents an array of containing all the blue cones, and the fourth layer actually represents the number of rods. After the complete model, we'll model each layer separately and simulate for the results. I being an excellent antenna receiver, so we have used in our model the similar arrangement and the distribution of rods and cones which are equivalent to the number of elements of our antenna array. So our model also possesses the similar characteristics which can be a more sensitive retina antenna and which having the high resolution image processing, and it can work in dim light and high light intensities simultaneously and can detect a far object and a near object at the same time. During the comparative analysis of human vision system and the radar system, we come to some similar principles between both systems. Number one is the epithelium layer in the eye, which prevents the scattering of light by absorbing the extra light rays. Similar way in the radar system, there is radiation absorbent material used to absorb the extra rays. Second is the unique principle of the cones, which gives an idea of integrated filter and antenna, in which it acts simultaneously as an filter and an antenna too. The third principle is giant ganglion cells, which contain the receptors also. These are the special type of cells and they sense the environment similar way as the cognitive radar acts. Integrating all these principles of eye, we can produce a more